Hello everyone, and welcome to day 53, I think it is, of James's Minecraft journal. My name is JamestheDouglas, and this is my single player Minecraft Let's Play in 1.7.2. And yeah, this is just a journal in the form of an LP to show what I do in in survival Minecraft. What my routines are, what my building styles are, you know, things like that. So we're currently here at 0, as you can see in the coords, where our future, hopefully our future city will be. Now, I'm not entirely sure, firstly, how big it's going to be, if at all it is going to be. That remains to be seen. That is to say, I'm not sure if we're actually going to finish this, because I've attempted this project in 2 other worlds that I didn't record, but they remained, well, very far from finished. Like, I'm pretty sure in one I only got part of the walls done, and in the other I actually started the city, but I didn't get very far with it. So yeah, this is hopefully going to be the pinnacle. This is hopefully going to... I think this is going to be a much bigger project than the arena that I did in my other world, so yeah. We're thinking big. Whether we will actually obtain those heights remains to be seen. But what I'm actually doing here is I'm building up the grassy banks, because as you might remember, the ground around 0 here was very uneven and hilly, and there was lots of dips, and this is a dip that I'm filling in. This is the level the walls are going to be at. We're at Y74, and we'll build the walls at this height, and then it's pretty much flat over there. There are dips in that, but we can sort those out once we come to... I think the most important thing at the minute is to get the walls done. The walls of the city are going to be the most important thing, because they will define the shape of the city, the size of the city, the perimeter of the city basically, and I want them to look all right. I once heard that one should never be afraid of building to fit the walls or something like that. So that's what we're going for here. And I'm just currently building up the level to the level of which the walls are going to be at, because I'd rather they were all on flat ground as opposed to going up and down. I mean, they will have to go up and down at points, but for now it's fine for them to... I think here it's important for them to be at the right level. We are going to do some sort of a grassy bank there, but for now we're just going to reach a definitive height. I do have to attend class in about 25 minutes by video conference. I'm going to hopefully be able to work on this afterwards and record the rest of this episode. What we're going to do in it, I'm not entirely sure. We're probably going to work on the area around the creeper, because that's kind of like 0, and then from there we can work on the road that goes up to the city, hopefully. We've got a lot of trees here which I might chop down as well, just to free up some space and resources. But other than that, we don't have too much to do at the minute. I'm not going to start the walls today, simply because I've not looked yet at any styles. Usually when I build, I try to look at styles in real life and in game. Like, I go on and I search for... Imagine I was building an iron factory or something like that. I would look at one online, and then I'd look at one that someone built in game afterwards, and see what I could take from that. And of course my building style would be nothing of the sort of the IRL stuff or the Minecraft stuff, but whatever. As long as it inspires a wee bit, then it's or so long as it offers a wee bit of inspiration, that's the main thing. We don't need to build up any more after this, because I think flat ground for now is fine. We can work on variations in the terrain later. So this is the next day now. This is actually a day of upload, which I'm going to have to upload it today, so it's not going to be too long this episode. I'm just going to give you an update on what I've done at 0. So as you can see, I have created some sort of a pathway around the creeper. I was trying to decide what block to use. Didn't want to use cobble because it's already on the statue. Didn't want to use smooth stone just because I don't think it would have blended in as well. I think gravel's fine. Actually, I was wondering Let's grab some of this grass here. What if we did something like that? Just to give it a bit of roundness. Oh yeah, I've also had a few plans over the course of the day I was building here. So basically, oh yeah, let's decide on this first. I think that looks fine. Just a bit of character, yeah. Stops it from just being square. Oh, let's be fair, square would be fine. So as you can see, I've built up the banking here. It's quite funny. Basically, I was in class. Well, I was video conferencing into class when I was doing this, but I didn't realise I held the same position for like the last 5 minutes, and all of a sudden when they turned to the VC people, they were like, he's frozen, and it took me a few minutes to realise that they were actually speaking about me, because I was in the same position the whole time, and all of a sudden I was just like, shake a head, wait, what? I'm frozen? And then I was like, oh, because I've been in the same position the whole time and that. So as you can see, I've got the blueprint of a path, which is hopefully going to go elsewhere. Elsewhere being Moria, hopefully. And also, you can see I've got the path at this level instead of terraforming it. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to lower this entire plane down to level 66, because as you can see, this road is at 66. I'm going to try and lower this road, which is going to be tough because there's a lot of grass here, but I think we can do it. The other thing I want to discuss is tools. As you can see, I'm using iron, enchanted iron, and they are pretty much depleted. Iron only has 250 durability on it, and even with Unbreaking 3, that wears out pretty quickly. With for big projects like I'm doing at the minute, I don't know that iron is suitable enough to suffice properly so that I can actually get things done, you know, digging, building, etc. So I'm torn between my policy of, you know, experience things first, then move on to other things, but I might make an exception here. Basically, I'm thinking of switching to diamond tools. The reason I was using iron was obviously because I didn't want to rush into just using straight up diamond, but I would probably want to switch to diamond as soon as possible, simply because I don't want to waste time and effort. No, I wouldn't want to waste time enchanting so much iron, and also I wouldn't want to waste so much iron on the tools itself when iron could be used for other stuff, e.g. hoppers or piston, you know, stuff like that. So I think what we're going to have to do is make a decision. I think I will make the decision by next episode, but I think it's looking increasingly it's going to look increasingly likely that we're going to switch to diamond tools, which is what I think would be best for the series. It'll save time, hopefully save me time having to enchant stuff. I was just looking at Google Images there for ideas and designs of the wall. Like I said before, I looked at real life images first. Basically what I found was not too much. Basically, real life city walls are basically just flat and plain. Same sort of material used all the way around. Or sorry, I should just say same material, because that's pretty much what it looked like. I had to go into Minecraft examples in order to find some with finer detail. I mean, I guess the reason that real life city ones are so plain is because they weren't supposed to look nice, they were just there for defence of the city, back in days when it was more dangerous. However, the Minecraft designs look pretty. There were some pretty nice ones. I actually even found. I've got the Minecraft construction handbook, and it's got a lot of Fire UK's design in it. And I managed to see a montage of them building their mage's city, which was really cool. So, obviously I won't be doing mage walls because one, I don't think it would go well with my design. Two, it's far too complicated for me just to sit and copy every little bit of detail they've got in their builds. What we're going to do is I'm going to have a look at a few designs, and I'm going to try and come up with something that's different, but I'm going to try and use bits of each of them. For example, some of them had roofs. I don't want a roof on my wall. I'm just going to have it standard battlements, if you like. I'm going to try and do arches and that, but I don't know, we'll just see. Obviously I'm not the best builder, so don't expect anything to be absolutely fan-dabby-dozy, but I'll give it a go. One thing that I am thinking of doing in relation to IRL walls is a lot of them had many towers along it. Now I'm not going to be building many towers, but I will be building separate towers. Like I'll maybe have 2 at the gate and then 1 at each corner. That might be cool. Some of them had like a tower every 2 feet, but don't quite want that many. But either way, I think it should be cool to work on. It's going to be a big project. It's why we need the diamond tools. It's why I need the time, and I need to stop playing UHC 24/7 because that's why I'm recording this episode late, and that's why it's not got much content. But next episode, hopefully, we can get started with the wall. So basically, this is the area, the top of the hill, which is where the wall's going to be. We can work out the city perimeter and all that stuff later. But thank you for watching. See you next time.